Now we're getting somewhere. Hey, Droll, how you doing? All right, I think we're all good to go. We're live and away we go. Let's get the music going, shall we? Validating that. Day 441. So just did set a new high, but didn't continue. Right, away we go. Let's get this show on the road. You with another good day today. That's not doing anything, is it? Oh, we're going to get a nice little breakout then. This time. I'll take the quick one. Not much, but it pays for itself. Hey Alberto, I didn't, Paul. I didn't. I went and had a nap, and then I woke up and watched the football. So I didn't do any trading after I finished. Well, I finished up. It was about 9.5K. 9.5K. Let me just have a look at my journal. It was about 9.5K where I finished yesterday. Just sure it was 9.5, 9.3 or 9.4. No, 9.3, 9,320. So only the one red trade, but I didn't catch. I caught POL. I did manage to get some of POL, but that was pre-market. I didn't get it after hours, so I've got it here. Look. So later in the day, you can see how. Look at the 15. Zoom in. So the afternoon move was the huge one. It went from kind of $4 up to $11. I didn't catch any of that. I was sleeping. I was fast asleep at that stage, and then I came back and I traded the. I went to sleep there, and then I got up for the what calls it, the football, 8 o'clock. So I woke up around here. Missed all this move. I got this move here, pre-market, on POL. So that was nice. It sold off at the open, but then it popped up at lunchtime. Bit of consolidation, and then huge move. So yeah, I missed it, but I know some people didn't. Some people in the Discord definitely got well, some good gains being posted in the Discord on the back of that move. So yeah, congratulations to those that traded it and were profitable. I felt no. Once I got to like 1.5 times goal, I felt no need to stick around. I'm still in drawdown from Tuesday, was it? Yeah, still in drawdown from Tuesday, but we covered most of that. Yeah, absolutely, Paul. I mean, it looked like it was a relatively easy trade for, you know, if you got trailing stops and the likes. It didn't look too whippy. So yeah, I probably would have held through that and made some money. But look, it's not Pokemon. You know, you can't catch them all. If you like low price stocks, there is one moving right now quite a bit. Smart for life. Reasonable volume as well. The top momentum stock at the moment. I don't know why this is moving. Not seeing any company-specific catalyst for a move this week. I don't know why it's moving. No, it is moving, and it's moving on, you know, reasonably high relative volume. So it's normally does about 680,000 shares. It's already done 1.3 million. So it's 2x relative volume already. Tiny flow, about 750,000 in the flow. So it's almost recycled its flow quite over there. Morning, Lisa, again. Morning, Earth and Honey. Micron had earnings yesterday. That's one of the big stocks of the moment. That's probably going to trend to the upside today. In fact, the market is very bullish today after a big sell-off, a big pullback yesterday. So if we look at the S&P 500, you can see big pullback yesterday. It was kind of trending nicely. We reached annual 24-month highs on this, and then it just sold off into the close big time. The whole afternoon was sell. So that was the S&P 500. So it'd be nice to get back up to close to 475. I thought we were probably going to see. I really thought we were going to see all-time highs this week, but it might go into the Christmas week before we get those all-time highs. We're gapping up a little bit. If we have a nice bullish day today, get to around 473 on the SPY, 473.50, something like that. Could be a really nice day, and then a bullish day tomorrow could help. I suppose that's one of the downsides of trading late, is that unless I'm sticking around, I'm usually going to bed like 2 o'clock in the morning. So anything after 1, afternoon moves, I'm missing most of them, and I think that's probably affected my P&L since I got here in July. Because I used to make quite a bit in the afternoons, particularly into power hour. We'll see. did my analysis, breaking down the year in terms of months, quarters, halves, that sort of thing. And the first half of the year, I was on average making 8,700 a day on average. The first half, from January through June, and since then I've been making about 3.5 on average, which is chalk and cheese. It's night and day. It's completely, it's terrible basically in terms of the difference. I would have been at goal by now if I just continued. So I would say since I've moved in July, I'm probably not performing as well. And I think looking at it, the time frames would be part of that, because I've not been sticking around for those secondary moves in the afternoon, which can be quite big. Did you catch it yourself, Paul? Smart for live, testing $2 again. I'll put 190 right now. $2.16. Smart for life. Have a look. Can we get an entry on this? $2.20 is the high of day. It's another slow fill. top almost. Yeah, pretty much. I like that doji. Fill that wick. Over the top once again. With a pattern here. Nice. Nice grand to start the day. We do like that. What might be up? I'll wait for a pullback. Smart for life. This was 76 cents at the close of business yesterday. 220% up on the day. Huge move. Huge move. SMFL is the ticker. Other than naming a couple of new executives and corporate statement Form 8, I'm not seeing any significant catalyst, company specific. Nice. Hey Ricky, how you doing, buddy? flat topping up there at 317, so I'll wait now for a break of 320 or a pullback to around the $0.50. It's quite extended. Yeah, well, there you go, get them. It was nice on the move up. It's looking a bit extended right now. So like I say, below $3, it's probably maybe pull back to like 250. We'll get a bounce at 250. Start to move back up. But right now, I want to see a nice healthy pullback before we get any kind of continuation. And we're getting that. So that was the first two red candles in about 10. And green candles, well, if you include dojis, 10 green candles in a row. Hey, Nate. Morning, Vegas. Welcome back. Yeah, me too. Like I say, I'm looking for a new high, 320 or 250. One or the other. This candle is 312. Bit of a fake out on the 1 minute. The red 5 minute candle is healthy for continuation over $3. We've got 2 minutes before this 5 minute candle closes out, so we might not even get that. $317 is the current high of the day, $315 this candle. Not like it's huge sellers at 317 or 318, it's just kind of flat topping up there. It's not too bad either, I mean, 2 to 5 cents. I'm closing out this 5 minute candle red as it stands right now. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. There's a red candle on the 5. That's healthy. 270% up right now, but 290% up at $3. 300% up on the day at the highs. Just entering a bit of consolidation right now. There's the 9 bounce, maybe. 9 EMA. $0.75 at the 9 EMA, so broke it. Let's see how far this pullback goes. I did say that at 250. I'll see getting. I'll see. It depends. It's looking like I will be trading right now because I've not hit my goal. I'm way off goal at the moment. So we'll see. I'm obviously not trading Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, but I'm actually behind goal at the moment. So I need 56k net between now and New Year to get me to annual goal. And about 60, just have a look, 60 something gross to get me to annual goal. What my report's saying here? .44, so 60, just over 60k, 56k net, but just over 60k growth to get to goal between now and New Year. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. I need a runner. I need one of those big runners that's going to get me a 20-30k day, and that will stand me in good stead. And no more red day, no more silly red days. Without that, it is going to be difficult. Mind you, this time last year I was saying that it's going to be difficult to get to goal, and then Cosmos came out and I made 50 odd K on Cosmos, and it took me over goal. So, no, that's fine. Get him. I mean, look, I'm chasing goal. I am chasing goal, but I'm not going to be silly about it. I've already increased year over year. I've had a better year this year than last year, and that's the main focus. If you're improving every year, that's the main focus, really. That's the big thing. But you've got to set yourself goals, and if you're not going to try and hit them, what's the point in setting them? It only takes one, Vegas, absolutely. Yes, Neith, the 26th, no, sorry, 25th, Christmas Day, which is next Monday. The markets are closed next Monday. It's only 4-day week. So basically we've got today, tomorrow, and 4 days next week of trading. That's it. 6 days left. Oh my goodness. Well, the TQQs are nearly 3%, 2.7% up on the day today. The triple Qs are almost a whole percent up, 0.95%. Let's have a look at the markets while this is consolidating. So SPY, look at this, breaking highs. Not highs from yesterday. I had annual or 2-year highs yesterday, and then as soon as we hit that and broke those 2-year highs, it pulled back. So it'd be nice to recover some of that yesterday's losses. Have a look at it on the 15, and then we'll look to the daily. You can see that reached 2023 highs 2022, 2023 highs here, and then it pulled all the way back. And if we look at this on the daily, you can see how big that retracement was on the daily, down to the 9 EMA, all the way. Then it looks like we're getting a bounce here. So we should have a gap, a little bit of a gap up, but can we get back to the highs? We can, just a case of when, and we will, just a case of when. But the all-time high is just this dotted line here. This is the all-time high. That's how close we are right now to the all-time high on the S&P 500. So the SPY being the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. But this is how close we are right now to the all-time highs. If we look at the NASDAQ, we actually got new all-time highs yesterday on the NASDAQ. And then pull back. We got new all-time highs on Tuesday, and then we got a pullback yesterday. We hit them again yesterday. New all-time highs yesterday, and then a pullback. So the NASDAQ, the previous all-time high was this like white dotted line here, and we broke all-time highs on the NASDAQ. We did it on the Dow Jones a couple of weeks ago. We're way off on the Russell index just yet, but we'll get there. Where is the Russell index? All-time Russell index 244. We're way off on the Russell, but S&P, Dow Jones Industrial, and the NASDAQ are all hitting all-time highs, or very close to. The market's very bullish today. Yesterday was after. Let's go back to the SPY and just have a look at this for a second whilst it's breaking highs. If we look at how far we've come since November, since October, the beginning of November, we had this little downturn in September, October, and then just look how far we've come. It's just been rally after rally after rally, a big gap up, and look, a small pullback here, a bit of consolidation around this. That's normal. That's healthy, and then a continuation to hit those all-time highs. So yeah. Very bullish. Pulling back quite a bit right now. That's an SMFL. Smart for life. We'll start breaking up, making a move. That. We'll start trying to break out 75 cents in the last 10 minutes. So anyway, chasing 50k, no, but if it happens, it happens. I'm not saying it will, but 50k, if I can get the 60k in 6 days, that's 10k a day. Now I'm setting myself a goal of 6k a day. That's been my goal all year. And if I'm doing 6k a day, that will take me to 36, and I just need one like 20k a day, 25k a day on top of that, and it will get me there. But you can't predict when you're going to have a stock breakout. Like POL yesterday, if I'd not gone for a nap before the football, I would have been on that, and I probably would have been very close to that. I probably made about 30-40k on POL if I traded that yesterday. So I'm not going to get FOMO. The way that moved, it looked like it would have been a profitable mover. But one more stock like POL yesterday, and that I'm able to get on, and we'll be there or thereabouts. Only takes one stop. Oh, I said I was going to buy it at 250. I moved back up. Well, let's have a look. Did pull all the way back down to kind of 230. It's a pivot level here. The VWAP bounce and the VWAP on the 5 and the 1 and the 2. Nice little big VWAP bounce this. 229. Pulled all the way back to. Nice 40-cent bounce. Yeah, I have Ed. It's all the healthy eating and the reduction in alcohol. I think it's a reduction in alcohol because I was regularly drinking every night. Now I don't drink at night because I'm trading. I drink at the weekends. I drink 3 days only. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. That's when I drink. I think that's the big difference. And no processed foods. Everything here is natural. It's like I'm not eating any processed foods. I'd be surprised that, you know, convenience foods and processed foods. I make my own. If I'm having pizza, I make my own pizza dough and stuff, and it's keeps me busy. Do I think the indexes will reverse super chip? No, I don't. It's consolidation. I was just talking about that. You just missed it. You're just coming in now and just missed it. But I was just talking about we're so close to all-time highs. A little bit of a pullback is natural. It's healthy, and that was yesterday. But we're actually getting a bounce. So we're seeing that, you know, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the NASDAQ now is so we just got the reason for this move back up. By the way, that we just got numbers out at the bottom of the hour. GDP numbers, PCE numbers, the jobless claims. All of this is adding weight to the already bullish sentiment in the market. So we're getting a bit of a mini rally within the rally now. So yesterday was a bit of a pullback, a bit of a retracement, and it was quite a substantial retracement. $8 on the SPY is a big number, but it was a substantial retracement. I think that's the biggest retracement we've had since October. The numbers coming out today have helped the market and give it a bullish feel, so we can get back to bullish ways. Will we get back up to kind of 475, 476, the annual high? Maybe not today. We could do. Maybe not today. Well, maybe today, because let's face it, we've just done $2 in the last 15 minutes. So if, at this rate, we'll have a new all-time high if we continue with this momentum before the bell opens in 45 minutes. We'll see. Nice double bottom on the VWAP there. What's that level? So 275. Morning, Rob. How you doing, buddy? I hit 275 on this candle then. Hey Radko, welcome back. Hey Ricky Tiki. Oh, I hope you're off to a good start too, Ricky. Let's see if you can trade. I know some brokers don't allow pre-market trading, out of hours trading, or extended hours trading, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's a good question, Rob. I was going to ask that myself. Is the light count broken, or are you guys just leeching? Come on, you've got only a third of you have actually hit the thumbs up button. So get your fingers out and smash the thumbs up button. Come on, guys, do it for me. Do it for your favorite your favorite live streaming trader. The TikTok trader. The reason I'm the TikTok trader is I was doing the TikTok trading before I started on YouTube. That's where I started. Extended trading, Beef, there's quite a few actually. I mean, a lot of brokers don't allow extended hours trading, or if they do, it's only minimal. Like they'll let you start trading at like 9 o'clock or 8:30, so you get an hour in. It's only this year that that CMEG has allowed you to trade beyond 5 p.m. So the market closes at 4, and they used to give you an hour, an hour and a half actually, and they would restrict your overnight margin at like 15 minutes before the market closed. And then they would start closing out your, closing out your positions at that time, whether you liked it or not. Yeah, Ricky Tiki, saw that. I missed it because I took a nap because it was like afternoon, and so I took a nap because I wanted to watch the football at 4 o'clock in the morning my time, at 8 p.m. UK. So I wanted to watch the football, so I took a nap and missed the entire move. And when I got up, I saw all the comments and all the P&Ls being posted in the Discord, and I thought, you know what, I missed, but I'm not getting FOMO. That one move would have probably got me to goal on the year. Hey Eunice, but I can't be worried about that. I've got to wait for my own move. Like I said earlier, it's not Pokemon. This is the stock market. It's day trading. It's not Pokemon. You don't catch them all. And it's flat topping there at 275. Top momentum stock above $2. I'm not at goal yet, Vols, but what was yours? You got to annual goal last couple of weeks ago, didn't you? What was the stock that took it to? I know which stock it was last year. It was Cosmos. Cosmos Holdings. Cosmos Health became Cosmos Holdings. They had a reverse stock split. They changed the ticker. There's all kinds of shenanigans going on. At one stage I was kind of worried, would I have to give my money back with that? It sold off hard. It went up to like $12 with the stock split or something. Or was it $4 or something with the stock split, reverse stock split? And then it sold off because the way that it all worked out, and went to like sub a penny before people started realizing, hang on a minute, I've not made any money here. And then it rallied and it went up to something like $12 or $14, whatever it was. So that was Cosmos Holdings, as they are now. That was the one that got me to gold last year. Which one was it? What was your golden trade this year? What was your annual gold trade? Yeah, a drink. Just trading within a range right now. $275, $240. $275 to the VWAP, which is currently $233. Next time it comes back, imagine it's low at 240. Missed. Oh, we just got to wait, I guess. I'll keep that on watch. Lots of spreads like an infrared camera. Spreads, they've narrowed, they're down to 6 cents now. Freaked me out when I traded that. And next on, that's so I got a breakout of an Exxon. This was actually quite a nice trade here. I traded this on the move up, and then it made this narrowing pennant. It was really the descending resistance, and we got the breakout and the increase in volume, and that's where I got in. So don't tell me technical analysis doesn't work, because it does. And I was able to trade that. It pulled back, bounced on the VWAP, next what candle got a new high. Didn't really do much, so I got just a small profit on that one. But that was an Exxon. What else is moving? Not a lot. Yesterday's big mover. If you didn't get on it yesterday, I'll show you it. So I did trade this yesterday, but I traded it pre-market here. So I traded this little pop here and managed to get a little piece as it broke over $2, and I got a nice little piece out of that. But the big move here, there's one at kind of lunchtime, and then this big move here. Actually, did I trade that lunchtime move? I'm not sure I did. I might have done. So I've got the 7 o'clock move, and then yeah, I didn't trade it again after that. But huge move, lunchtime pop, and healthy pullback before huge move up to the upside from kind of 350 all the way up to close to $11. So then it's pulled back, but yeah, that was a good mover. POL yesterday, big mover. Other big movers yesterday held most of the gains. So LQR, big move, pre-market. I traded this one. This was a good mover actually. Held some of its gains. Looking at where it was the day before. LQDA was another big mover. This is huge gap up actually. I didn't notice this one before the move up into a halt, and a huge gap up, sell off, and then it started to move up here. And this is where I traded it, as you can see within the lines. This is where I traded it on this move up here. So that was my biggest gain on the day. That took me over goal and then some. So that was LQDA, Liquidia Group. So that was yesterday's big moves. A couple of others. Advanced UV, Applied UV, sorry. Applied UV had a couple of big spikes yesterday. It had a big spike in the morning, pre-market, and then big spike. This was a gap and go that I was able to catch, and then one later in the day that I didn't catch. But again, Applied UV. So that's another one. So there's we had some good volatility yesterday, some good moves yesterday, and looks like potentially we could be getting the same again today. So Polish, the big move from yesterday, not great volume this morning, but you might get some continuation. It's held a lot of its gains, so we'll see. I did trade Volt yesterday, Volt. I didn't stream live yesterday. I was having issues with Restream. They changed my stream key without telling me, and I had to go through customer support, you know, to get that fixed. Very simple thing. Come on, guys. Less than half of you have smashed that thumbs up button, so smash the thumbs up button. Mullen, that old chestnut. I'm surprised nobody's been on asking for Mullen for a while. But Mullen is halted at the moment. It was halted. This is a horrible stock. This does what this stock does is it sells off, reverse stock split, release some good news, pumps it in social media, offering, sell off, and repeat, rinse and repeat. I was in the Discord getting, I was indeed. S&P 500 very bullish today. We're pulling back a little bit from the little pump after the jobless claims and PCE and GDP data all dropped. So currently up just over 3/4% on the SPY there, Jingala, and very bullish, and the NASDAQ's even more. So the NASDAQ is 1.1% up on the day. Again, big sell-off yesterday late in the afternoon. So we don't want a repeat of that today. We want a continuation today, and we had all-time highs on the NASDAQ 100 yesterday. So the market only ever goes in one direction, but yesterday all-time highs for the second day in a row. And then it sold off. So can we get some more? Likewise, S&P 500 very close to all-time highs. If I look at this on the 15-minute, you'll see that the all-time highs are 479 or whatever it is. The daily 479.36. That's how close we are to all-time highs on the SPY. Very close. 471.72 right now. So we're less than $8 away on the SPY. That's 2%. Coinbase. Let's have a look at Coinbase. All right. Coinbase has been moving up with the Bitcoin rally and the death of Binance. I know Binance is still available and you can all trade on Binance, but it's just bad publicity after bad publicity after bad publicity with Binance. So I got a notification from Binance that they're no longer they're not going to be supporting their own coin very soon. So go figure. So Coinbase, if you look at this on the daily, it's been moving up with the market, but also with the increase in Bitcoin as well. So it's over $100, over 100% in the last 2 months. That's Coinbase. Ooh, nice bounce there. I don't know about that, Robin. It ends up being a short squeeze when you force shorts to cover. It increases the buying, liquidity dries up, and then the range gets wider in terms of the spread, but the demand is higher. So, short, based on the data I have in front of me, it's like 12% short. Not sure why it moved intraday. I'm just looking for. No, nobody knows why. And that's the stock market for you. It can be irrational, and it will stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So just remember that. Yeah, absolutely. So you've got to be careful with some of these low float, low price stocks, low cap stocks that they can be manipulated. We saw that with ZJYL the other Monday or whatever it was, Friday or whatever it was, when that went up to $500 after hours. It was being shorted down from kind of $30 down to $15. It was a pump and dump, more of a drop and pop scheme. All kinds of shenanigans going on in WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups, and people would have got absolutely burned on that, trying to short that, which is what the groups were telling people to do. Short it, and they would have been on the other side of that. While people were shorting it, they would have been buying it up cheap, and when it popped, they probably didn't expect it to pop as much as it did. But a $500 move to the upside, just think, 1,000 shares, and you're in the hawk for $500,000. 1,000 shares. So if you took 1,000 short shares there at $30, $500,000. You're not only liquid. If you trade it on your own, you're bankrupt. But if you're trading in a LLC, this is why you're trading in an LLC. If you're trading in an LLC, you're liquidated and your company's bankrupt. You're going to have to just ditch the company. It's liquidated. You're going to have to go out and set up a different one. Nice pop there, Ed. Why did you not call it out for us all to get on some of that? Cheers, thanks, buddy. I'm here trading live, calling out everything I see, and you catch that bounce on eHome, and you don't tell anybody till after you caught it. Well done there, Ed. Well done. Cheers. Really appreciate you. $2 pop, $2 bounce. You didn't tell anyone. Well done. Morning, by the dip. Welcome back. Yeah, everybody thank Ed. We missed this bounce because of Ed. The bounce down there at 160, and we could have all got in for the break of $2. New candle makes a new high there. We could all got in and rolled that up to a whole $2. Thanks, Ed. Selfish git. And I bet I bet Ed's not even hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, the leeching off us, but not giving anything back. You're not even. Have you even hit the thumbs up button, Ed? Come on, sort that out. The rest of you that the other 40 odd of you that are leeching right now and you've not hit the thumbs up button, just do it now. You know you want to. You'd be surprised what happens. Actually, I've got a little surprise program for you. If we can get over 50 likes before the bell, which is in exactly 22.5 minutes. If we can get over 50 likes, you'll see what happens. But I'm not going to give away the secrets. Only if we get over 50 likes can you see what happens. But it's a nice surprise. Hey, Ian. I'm even playing Christmas carols on. It's Christmas time. I'm playing Christmas carols and I can't even get a thumbs up from you. Come on, sort it out. I'm in a good mood. I'm profitable yesterday. I'm profitable again today so far, and we demolished West Ham last night. We demolished the Irons. Alive a bird, demolished the Irons. So I'm in a good mood. It's gone green after that huge nosedive. It's gone green. That just doesn't. I'm used to seeing the inverse of that, where you get the pump and dump, you get the move up, and then it sells off just as quick. But there you go. eHome household. Yeah, if you hit it twice, that means you hit it and you hit the thumbs up button, and then you hit it again and you're taking it off. Cheers, thanks for that, Ed. Come on, guys, let's get that like count up. You know you wanna. That's a very strange move. What's the news on this, Ed? It's not exactly exceptional volume. It's a 15 million, just under 15 million in the float. No catalyst. No company specific news at all. I mean, there's a form 114 been filed. That's it. But that was like this morning. So there's nothing. I don't know why that move's popped out there. So go figure. Oh, I've got 42 likes at the moment, Ed, not 6. I've got fiber internet connection, Imran. So I've got very low latency. $43 likes now I'm seeing, so maybe it's not quite frozen, but we'll see. We're at that pivot level now, 275, and we get a breakout. Increase in volume on that last candle. Why do I always get in at the top of a candle? Oh, not one of my ads getting. They're YouTube ads, not my ads. Unnecessary evil, unfortunately. Yeah, I was looking for the extension higher as well. I thought I should have got in at 270 because it broke 275, which is. But then I tried to get in for the break of 280, and I got a really crappy fill. Oh. There we go. I'm just gonna give it a 280. Yeah, I do actually get them about $100 a month. Trust me, I don't have the following on YouTube to. If I had like 100,000 followers, then you could earn a decent living on YouTube. with like 2,000-3,000, nah. I'd say you probably need 50,000 followers and above to make a living on YouTube. Unless you're getting super chats or a lot of memberships and things like that. Other ways of monetizing YouTube, but from ads, purely ads, no. You need about 50 to 100,000 subscribers. Free tea, absolutely. I don't even know whether it's free tea. I would say, you know, doesn't keep me in wine on a monthly basis. "15 minutes to the bell." FPX. Heavy Kev, news event. What are we talking about, Kev? Oh, we're going to get the breakout and retest $3. SMFL, more like SML. Let's see. Can we fill that wick? Oh, I'm not letting this turn into a red trade, so I'm going to give it 30 cents. That's all I'm giving it. Below the 9 and the 20 right now, which I don't like. Well, just under 12 minutes until the market opens. I'd have to double check in, Ryan, but yeah, I think so. I'd have to run a speed test. Just over 10 minutes until the market opens. I've not run a speed test for a while, but it's pretty good. It's just if I use a VPN, it's quite good, but if I don't, it gets a bit crappy because the DNS backbone in the Philippines is crap. So using a tunnel, what I tend to do is a tunnel to Australia, and then it's really quick. Do speedtest.net, and it's really quick. was saying to Lisa in the Discord that earlier that when I start, I've just had my dinner. So, you know, I'm kind of feeling that food coma thing. Warm food in the evening, you're just getting a bit sleepy, and you know, so probably not the best. It's not the optimal time for concentration. It's like when you come back after lunch, when you're in an office, come back after lunch, your productivity's down till like 3 o'clock because of the after lunch slump. Hey, Kel. Do you know why the market sold off a bit yesterday? It wouldn't surprise me if it was why the because Biden spoke. That's if he could string a couple of sentences together. I'm glad I'm not American, because you're going into this election next year, and it's probably going to be Biden versus Trump again, and it's a lose-lose situation. Both of them are absolutely terrible candidates. One's a grifter and a con man, and the other one's, you know, the onset of dementia is clear and apparent. You know, right? Yesterday, what triggered the sell-off yesterday? What time did the sell-off happen ish? Yesterday. It was about 1 o'clock, so yeah, Bostich says Fed's in a good place. That was all at 1. Bostich was speaking. Fed's Bostich was speaking at the top of 1 o'clock. Just having a look to see what was significant, but whatever he said didn't do great. Then there was a press conference, Kirby Whitehouse's press conference at 2 o'clock, which probably continued with it, with the Red Sea ship protection thing. And the yeah, I can't see anything specific. Oil and, you know, oil inventories, maybe. I don't know. I don't know why it sold off so hard, because it was a big sell-off, big retracement. Yeah, that's... No, I've not got Starlink, Ed. The trees, I'm getting bombarded by mangoes at the moment, so I keep getting woken up with mangoes hitting the roof. But no turkey for dinner. Why not? You're not having turkey? Get them. No. It's not profit taking, Ricky Ticky. The market doesn't move. It's not manipulated like that with profit taking and you know, pump and dumps and things like that. The market, it's just too much. The market moves on fundamentals rather than on people just taking profits and things. Yeah, John, I think, come on. There's 300 million, you know, over 300 million voters. There's a whole bunch of people who would be better candidates that I could probably name half a dozen that are in Congress. But then you're going to get the polarity, and people will disagree with me, even though it's true. Oh, we've got 25 minutes. Oh, sorry, 5 minutes, 4 minutes. 4 minutes to the bell. I've just completely lost my way there. Well, I think he'd do a better job than Trump or Biden, for that matter. But he's lining his own pockets there, getting. He wouldn't do a good job for the country. He'd do a better job than them two, but. And what cracks me up though is people don't realise it doesn't matter who you vote in. It's still the same people running the country. The advisors don't change. The president can be the president, and he'll have the same advisors as the last president did. And you know, it's like, well, has the government changed at all? No, it hasn't. Seriously. Low volume, big mover. LQR house moved yesterday on low volume as well. They moved big yesterday. So I'm kind of keeping watch on that for if volume comes in. LQDA as well, if volume comes in. If we get a continuation on Holly. I don't know what the first move was for in the first place. I'm going to I've got 2 minutes. I've got time for a quick bio break. So we're back in a second. And he's back. And guys, come on! We're seven likes away from the 50, and we're literally just over a minute left of the pre-market session. So come on, 7 people, 6 people, 6 more people. There's got to be 6 of you that haven't smashed that thumbs up button. I know there is, because there's 90 odd of you watching. So. Let's just smash that. I need 5 people to smash that thumbs up button. But no, it's subjective there, Imran. Do you want a smart con man or a deranged dementia man? So I'm going to change these scanners over whilst we've got less than a minute. And let's see what the market gives us. So 2 more likes. And then when we get a break, I'll feed the dog. There we go. Cheers. Thank you very much. We can concentrate on the trading now. We've got 20 seconds until the market opens. Let's see. What are you watching? I actually think we're going to get possible gap and go on SMFL. So that's what I'm watching. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Ah, stopped me out, that swine. Thought it was going to just break out over $3. Well, we've made our money back that we lost on that last move. A 20-cent trailing stop in place. Will do. We made an extra $300 besides what we made back. Oh. TikTok, a prediction on what? The market direction? I think the market is probably going to rally today. I think we've got some good numbers came out. That's a nice little gap and go. Hey, 83. Nice move all day. Nice move. What else is moving besides this? There's the top momentum stock. EJH is up now as well. Ah, spread's got me there. $4,600, 1,400 away from goal. I'll wait for the pre-market retest of the pre-market high. What else is moving? Nothing. Any kind of, we've got volatility halt there. Two volatility halts, but nothing much. FCX. Over 320, I think we're golden. No worries, John. Good luck to you, buddy. MSAI is testing the VWAP, $6. And into a halt, 661, MSAI, halted at 661. Be careful with that. I traded that earlier and the spreads were very whippy. I don't know what it's like with the volume in there, but the spreads were very whippy early, so just be careful with it. Come back at quarter two and have a look at that. I'll just put this stop just below that pivot there from the last pullback, and we'll see what happens. I get stopped out, that's what happens. I'm going to pull back on Iris Energy. Big move up. Back over 7 could be interesting. Bing, bing, bing. one horse open sleigh. Bum, 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 bum. Same thing, halted for the downside. Iron making another move up. Over 7. And I'll take a pop. Extended though. Oh look, intact. I shoulda, woulda, coulda, but I was what, $3 grand up on SMFL. I should not have held the loser for as long as I did. But if it turns around, I'll get back in and make it back. That's the way it is. Easy come, easy go, and you've got to have that mentality because that is the case. GTX. You are. No trade there. Let's have a look. When did this halt and what's the resumption looking like? A $7 resumption on infrared cameras. So again, this is going to be, I would say be careful with this one. It looks like you should get a resumption in about 10 seconds if it's a 5 minute. So traded this already. The spreads were wide as hell. Let's see, a couple of seconds, 5 seconds. Is it 7:18? Looks like it's a 10-minute halt. So that will probably come back down again. So a 10-minute halt by the looks of it. Come back to that. $275 again. No. 290. What were the spreads like earlier? I've not seen it since the open, Neath, but earlier they were very whippy. They were, you know, as much as 30 cents. I think it went up to like 35 cents at one stage. So difficult to trade with any kind of size on it, but the moves were huge. The big moves, just the spreads were dodgy. A nice gap and go, and then like I said, I shouldn't have held up there. So I got out when it broke below the pre-market high. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Carnival Cruise Lines having a nice little pop. Like Carnival Cruise Lines. Thanks. Having a pop. Back over to VWAP. Over $4 and this could be interesting. And Exxon. WGS, low volume. GDX Holdings, yeah, no, it's low volume. Let's go back to MSAI. All right, 5 seconds. We should get the resumption. Oh, it's a big gap up. Ah, he went without me. Oh, I can't believe I got filled up there though. That's terrible. False halt. Spreads are 30 cents. Just broke a pre-market high. Alt level 1010. Mad. Altered. Level resumption. And it's now starting to creep. So that'll do. I've got a 20 cent trailing stop. So anything over $10, a $3 gap up will have me at goal, and that'll be great. It's looking, oh, I just saw 19 on the imbalance, the 18 on the imbalance. I'll have that. $19 resumption, bring it on. But I've got a 20 cent trail, so we'll come back to that in 9:56.5 minutes. So let's have a look at Anks, which is testing $4. And Exxon. If that gap's up to $23, it's got $23 on the resumption. That's not going to happen. This is, you've got 4,000 shares, Vols. Good man. You're as bad as I am. You're a degenerate, buddy. Let's go back to that a second, because I just want to show somebody, some of you guys, what I'm. It's back to 1050. It's back to 1050. So 1080. I was just going to show you the imbalance. Where's the? Where is it? That's not the right one. Let's just take these off. Okay, let's just get rid of the scanners for a second. So here you've got the imbalance on DAS, and it's showing a resumption right now of $12. So that would have me seven grand up at $12. It's come down to 11.40. This is what we're looking at here. So the imbalance, $11.30, $11. That's fine. Anything over $10, 50, and I'll be happy with, because that'll take me. If it gets me to goal, we can lock it down early. But that's what we're looking at here, guys. Is this is the imbalance on the level on the level 2. So you've got the level 2, level 1, and this is your imbalance that you're looking at there. So yeah. Back to the scanners. A $12 gap up would be lovely. $12 gap up would be fantastic, but I mean a gap up to $12. Imagine that, 2,500 shares, you get $12 gap up. Happy days. Guys, just because the market's open now does not mean that you can't hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Smash the thumbs up button. Just let's see how high we can get that like count up. The higher the likes, the better it is for the YouTube algorithm. So just keep smashing that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And also, just remember, I'm running a promo on Day Trade with Tony. Whilst we're waiting for this, so 56 and 35 seconds, 9:56 and 35 seconds is a resumption. I'm running a promo on Day Trade with Tony. The details are up at the top. The link tree, you can get access to everything by the link tree, which is pinned in the chat. The links are up at the coupon code Christmas or Xmas, XMAS will get you 50% off Day Trade with Tony if you want to join the Day Trade with Tony education platform and community. And you can still get 65% off Benzinga Pro with the Benzinga code 2423. Now the links are all in the description, or you can hit the link tree, which is in my profile on TikTok, or it's in the pinned in the chat, the link tree with all of the links that you need. It's pulling back now, back to 1050, might gap down yet. This gap down should get a resumption here in 5 seconds. And it looks like slight gap up, and I will get stopped out straight away probably. There you go. Happy days. Happy days. So we're 130 bucks away from goal. Yes. Mother goal. This is a mad one. That's goal done. Oops, I don't trust it when you're getting these halts all the time. The halt level now 1466, so over $14 could be of interest. Yeah, I'm out. I'm already out, Rob. I'm already out. I just went in with a small size to get over goal, and it looks like it's stalling up here around $14, but I could be wrong. Not to say that it's not. It is very extended right now. And I'm just wary that the third halt up can sometimes gap down. Well done, Ian. Great news. Well done. Annex hasn't moved. It didn't. Annex didn't break out over $4. It got over 4, but it didn't have any continuation. This might gap down now. This might pull all the way back down to kind of 992, which is the halt to the downside. But that's fine. And then a gap down, and then the next move is another up continuation to the upside. So let's see. Vols, you're a good man. That's awesome. That's awesome. If I hadn't held on to SMFL, I'd be saying similar things myself. That's made almost 12k on that trade. I'm trading this from 9 to well, I actually did because we were 1600 already. So yeah, we made over 10k. And we got 1600 this morning. Vols, don't be thinking about those 9 EMA dip buys on this one, unless you want to. I got stopped out for a small profit. Got a 30-cent trailing stop, but the ATR is like $1.70. So what are you going to do? Put $1 trailing stop in there? I'm not comfortable with $1 trailing stop. That's way over your daily goal, isn't it, Vols? It's over my daily goal, is 9k. So lock that in. Lock in your montage. Get you made your month, lock it down, but Vols, you've made it, it's a day, you can come back tomorrow and extend it, but you don't want to be giving it back now. Volatility on this is pretty large. Spreads, you've got to factor in the spreads and the volatility for your risk. It will move $1 up and down, and the spreads are another 20-30 cents. They just don't understand, Vol. It's a degenerate thing. If you're a degenerate, if your wife's a degenerate as well, then God help you. But if she won't understand unless she's a degenerate. But yeah, that's a fantastic win for you, Volt. But you were based on your normal sizing. I think you were in way too big on that on that trade. But fair play to you, paid off for you. Well done. Loving it. You gotta love it. Love to see. Oh dear. Good luck with that one. Feisty. The only thing more fiery than an Irish woman is a Latina. I'm kind of thinking that we're going to get some more on this. It's just consolidating right now. But let's have a look at something else. I'll keep that on watch. So if you're watching on YouTube, it's down here on the small. It's on the small chart. So I'll keep that on watch. Let's have a look at some other things that are moving as well. Shiny object syndrome. Get me away from trying to trade that again. Oh, I know what you're talking about there, boss. I've done that. I've done that. Have I done that? You've got it on 95 or 90? Mile bouncing. That pre-market low needs to get over before worth trading. Daniel, that's okay. Just if you're in a live account, just make sure you're trading small and you're not trading with money you can't afford to lose. But just keep at it. Better to trade in a simulator until you get consistent, and then move into a small live account. This is for any new traders, and then move into a small live account. Get a mentor. It will help you. What's the word? Accelerate that learning process as well. Okay, boss. You are a degenerate. But that's it, Daniel. Once you can get to a consistent level with a small account, if you're a beginner trader and you're starting your first live account, the objective is to stay afloat. It's to protect that account. It's not to make big money. It's not to grow your account to start off with. It's just to make enough to stay afloat, to cover the costs. That's all you need to be doing to start off with. First 3 to 6 months, if you break even, you're doing well, because after that you start incrementally growing your account, and then once you start growing your account, you'll be surprised how quickly it does grow. It compounds like nobody's business. So first thing you do is trade small and just cover the cost of your commissions and charges. Still the top move. Number 2 on the list. I need a plan of attack. I have a plan. Attack. If you know that reference, movie reference, we can be friends. This is another one that spreads are actually not too bad. They're not bad because it's at the halt level. But the volume's crap. The volume's terrible. Aurora Technology. Took a small trade on this on Friday and it cost me like 5k. Just a gamble trade. This is another one of those SPAC mergers, and it's just halted. Another one of those SPAC mergers. They move big on low volume. This could go up to $10 from 6 without even breaking a sweat. But it's very low volume, and to go to $10, the spreads are going to be like 40-50 cents. And you're going to get swings both ways of $1, $1.50 or whatever. Just be careful. Yeah, no volume on that either. Yeah, it's not, there's nothing really jumping out in terms of momentum right now with good volume. And I think that's the key here is the volume. So let's just wait. That was a good move on infrared cameras. Pulled up hard yesterday pre-market. Well, you don't risk it all intact. So when you made it, you don't risk it all. Infrared cameras. Profit statement. Why is infrared cameras stock up? Let's have a look at that one. Lack of news from the tech company. There are no new press releases or filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission that explain why the stock is up today. On that same note, no analysts are offering new coverage of the shares as of this writing. Even so, heavy trading is sending the shares of MSAI stock soaring higher today. As of this writing, more than 2 million shares of the stock have changed hands, which is a massive surge in trading volume compared to the company's average of about 28,000. One thing that investors will want to keep in mind is MSI being a penny stock. It comes from its daily low average trading volume as well as its prior closing price and market capitalization. So there you go. So just be careful. It sounds like there's nefarious activities afoot by the looks of it. Right. So let's draw a nice little horizontal where if this comes back around for an inverse head and shoulders, $12 ish neckline. What else is moving? Below the VWAP, yeah. Getting a bit of movement on single point. Over $3 should do it. Fair play, boss. See you Tuesday, buddy. Well done. You can celebrate your Christmas early. Absolutely. Nice early Christmas present for you. You're welcome. So I've got, whilst we're waiting for someone to poke the market with a stick, remember that what I was saying earlier? End of year sale, day trade with Tony. And Benzinga, 65% off Benzinga, 50% off Day Trade with Tony. You can actually get education, access to the Discord, access to my ebook library, trading ebook library that I learned to trade with. All of that for less than $60. So if you can't afford $60, what are you even doing thinking about day trading? So seriously. See you Tuesday, Vol. Stephen's Day. Might do some day drinking over the weekend. Sunrun breaking highs. Only up 6% on the day, but yeah, Sunrun's breaking highs. Attack halted. Let's have a look at attack again. We were just looking at it, spreads, and I did say this is the second halt to the upside in as many candles. So now 7:15. It looks like it's going to resume at 7:41. Aurora Technology. This moved up huge amounts pre-market on Friday, and then sold off hard. So if you look at this on the 60-minute, you'll be able to see the pre-market session. It went up to, look at that, went up to $90 first thing in the morning on Friday, and then pulled all the way back, but it's on very low volume, and that's what you've got to be wary of. These moves, particularly SPAC mergers, these blank check companies, they can move huge on very low volume. So just be careful that they don't move against you. Spreads are usually wicked wide as well, and the range is, you know, the ATR, the volatility of them. So you just trade a lot smaller than you normally would do for a set. Normally you trade a $7 stock, taking, you know, 2,500, 5,000 shares wouldn't be a problem for me. With this one, I wouldn't touch it with 5,000 shares because it could gap down $2. It could pull back huge amounts. But this should resume, all things being equal. It should resume at 10.18. And it's looking at a resumption price of $7.50. So looks like we're getting a bit of volatility on Aurora Technology as well. Just remember, the spreads are wicked wide on this one, except when it's halting. Of course, the spread's narrow then. Right, Cano. Let's have a look at Cano. We'll come back to this in a couple of minutes, see how it resumes. So Cano Health, yeah, no volume on it. Evil laughter. Meihua. Low stock alert. ECD Automotive. Looks like it's testing that $2 range. WGS. Look at WGS. That's curling up again, but it's not on great volume. That's what we're missing right now is good moves on volume. So we'll just keep our eyes open and powder dry, and we'll see what happens in the next 10 minutes. Let's go back to attack. Aurora Technology. Resumption price on this is now looking at, it's still 750. Looks like the 10-minute halt though. So this should have resumed by now if it was a 5-minute halt. It looks like it's a 10-minute halt. So I guess we wait. So this will resume in another 5 minutes. Oh, let's have a look, shall we? We've got 7K day to add on to our numbers. Let's have a look at the numbers, shall we? Also waiting. Here we go. So here's the numbers, and here's the calendar. 9K yesterday, 8.5K on Monday, 7.5K loss on Tuesday by the time I finished. I was down 14K at one stage, so that wasn't good. Reports is what I'm looking for. Detail report. So I've got it filtered to the year. So Volt has smashed his year a couple of weeks ago, but he's also smashed his December month just now. So I'm behind. I was looking for 1.44 on the gross. 1.44 ain't going to happen unless I get a nice run on something. So I need 60K to get me to 1.44. I've got 6 days to do it. So I really would need an average of 10K per day in order to do that. And as you can see, I'm averaging across the year 6.5K. If I look at since the 1st of July, just to put this into context here, I've been averaging 4K. Now my average for the year is 6.5. So since July, I've been trading like a dog. And granted, I did take some time off in July and August to move to the Philippines, but I've been trading like a dog, relatively speaking, compared to the first half of the year. So if I just copy that and paste and show you what we did in the first half of the year on average, you can see we're over at 8K on average daily from January to June, January through June, and just over 4K since then. So it's averaging for the year. It's right. I mean, the time I've taken off, the no trade days is what's eaten into the goal. I think if I'd had an extra 10 days. To 60K, I'll be there now. And I had 10. Let's go back to the calendar. I had more than 10 days off in July, August. So if I just look at July, I had 10 days off in July, and in August another 5 days, 6 days. So 16 days at 6K, I'll be over goal by now. So the move, I'm going to put it. That's what I'm putting it down to. I'm putting the move. That's why I'm slightly behind goal. I still think it's still possible, but adding another 7K on today 7k onto that today will put me at 1389, and December it will put me at 49. So 49, that's 50. So 70k. If I'd been at goal, I would have smashed it. So coming into December, I was ahead of goal. Looks like December's going to be let me down. All the way up until December, I was ahead of goal, and it looks like December's going to let me down unless we get a couple of good runners. So let's see. We might do. Might not. But yeah, guys, check out the link tree. It's pinned in the chat. If you want to join Day Trade with Tony, you can do so. As I say, using the code XMAS at checkout, you can get access to all the learning material, access to the ebook reading material, and all for less than 60 bucks a month, 50% off. Okay, so Benzinga, this is my Benzinga. Get on that now. It's a fantastic tool. 65% off with the code 2423. So check that out, guys. Attack's just gone live, so I'm just going to switch back across, and we'll be back at it now. Spreads are 20 cents. That's not too bad. Am I done trading for the day? I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'm certainly done streaming for the day, Alan. I'm done streaming because, quite frankly, we're coming to the bottom of the hour, so I'm going to lock it down. I'll keep an eye out. MSAI is looking like it might break out again. Attack's just too volatile on crappy volume, so I'm not going to touch that one. But MSAI looks like we might get a head and shoulders here. If we do over $12, I might trade that again. But in the meantime, I'm just going to get out of it. I'm going to lock it down. I'll be back at it tomorrow, 8 o'clock as usual. Come join me then, guys. We're over goal today, 7k day today. Nice profitable day. So we'll, yeah, it's going to do that all day, Ian. Halt up and down attack. That's what it's like. So yeah, unless if you're in the Discord, if you're in the Day Trade with Tony community, I'll be in the Discord for the next couple of hours. So look out for my updates, and I'll see you in the Discord. If you're not in the Day Trade with Tony community, just get in the Day Trade with Tony community. You can get in via a subscription on YouTube, the membership subscriptions, or you can just become right now 50% off a Day Trade with Tony student. And if you're a Day Trade with Tony student, you get lifetime access to the Discord and the education ebook reading material as well. So I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, guys, get to goal and get out. Stay green.